Hey everybody, Salty Stark here, and we're about to do Guild Raid here in a second, so I'll just give a quick rundown of how I do Guild Raid as well as, get into it. So, just hit 810, so everyone should be entering now. Yep, as you can see, people are starting to go in, so we're going to go in with them. And basically, all we're going to do is try to focus on DPS. How the boss works is there's multiple different mechanics and stuff, so we decided as a guild that we're going to have some healers, we're going to have some people doing DPS, and we're going to have some people monitoring this, and since I'm one of the stronger people, do that. I guess Tiana doesn't have one, but I thought Tiana had one to get out of that. It's alright. And as you can see, the level 1, as long as you have an active guild, drops really quick. I haven't even done anything yet. Didn't even have time to actually get into doing it, so that's level 1 down. We're going to immediately just go into level 2. Then we're going to keep going up until we can't anymore. So this is the guild I'm in, Relentless. So we're just going to keep going through. Piggybacking into the next one and the next one, so we're either done or we get as far as we can. Didn't get everything to dodge it, but that's alright. This one should drop pretty quick too. See it lasting more than a few seconds first soon. But as you can see, we're just gonna play core mechanics of just dodging everything. No sense in catching things when you don't need to. This is where the segments come in. We do have some segments out in the field to not necessarily do as much damage, but it helps with damage as well as, get this done a lot quicker because that was a big shield we would have to get through. It helps it also if people are dodging everything, so just like that, we're almost done now, and that's level 2 done. Then we're just going to move straight into level 3 now, so we're just going to exit and go to level 3. Level 3 will be a little bit more difficult, but we'll be perfectly fine doing it. I don't think it'll even take that much time. As you can see, we've gotten up to level 5 as a guild so far, but we haven't actually beat level 5 yet, so hopefully we're able to do that today. And since we're actually able to get close enough that time, we're just going to get right on top of it and just start hitting it. Fortunately, we took a big hit there, but I don't think it'll matter that much. We do need to start dodging. Mechanically speaking, we're just doing really bad right now, but that's alright. But as you can see, it does scale pretty well in difficulty based off of how far you are into it. So. But now we're going to just do what we did for Field Boss in the last video, and we're just going to start spamming the skill 1 the bargain, and just try to get as much damage down as we can, as quick as we can. And we're gonna, since it's really hard to see exactly where our units are, I'm just gonna waste my dashes on that kind of stuff, that way I can make sure that we are dodging everything. But we're trying to stay elemental beneficial. Here our Argon drop though, so we're gonna go through on Iona real quick. It's one of the most important parts of the comp. Have Iona bring Argon back. You can also step out of range. As long as you step out of range, you'll get your mana back and you can keep going. So, be mindful of that. There I misclicked, but it shouldn't matter too much. As long as we have people doing exactly what they should be. Alright, my Argon's not moving into the circle, so that's quite unfortunate, but he's still perfectly fine, and that's 3 down. Oh, maybe it wasn't 3 down. We actually got into the next phase. So she has two phases. She has a dark phase and a light phase. It starts in light phase, which is a little bit easier. Once you get, if your team does get knocked out of phases, so like there, where she went into dark phase, you just have to wait for it to go back into light phase. So you want to kind of, as Orbia anyways, switch your weapons and stuff like that. But it makes it nice and easy still and very quick to get through. And now, just like that, we're on level 4. And then we're going to switch our weapon back to dark. We didn't make it, unfortunately. Hopefully someone gets us out. No. This is slowing us down a little bit, but that's alright. Honestly, next time we get in there, though, I think I'm just gonna, if I do catch it, I'm just gonna spam Tiana's E for a little bit. That way I can get ulti build up quicker. And that should make it a lot easier. But basically, if you're not doing DPS and you're not healing, there's this tower over here, and you kind of want to try to make sure that's balanced out in the center. It keeps the phase going, the current phase that you're in, going as long as possible. And as you can see, we're now quickly making work of the boss, so that'll be very helpful. Whenever I'm in between cycles here of ultis, I like to actually slow down though, and let Argon stack up his stacks as much as possible, because I can monitor how much mana he has. Now that he's hit max stacks, I'm gonna start spamming it again. And just like that, we have ulti back up now. That doesn't help with the ulti, it just helps with the overall damage, because he gets the +5 to attack. Now she's going to switch, but that's alright. We're just going to switch to our light staff and keep going. It's not, you know, a game ender if she does get into her switches, but it does make it a little bit harder. Especially at this bus, because she likes to move a lot. So. And just like that, we just need to get one more ability off, and we'll have ulti again. So. Got the ability off, and then we're just gonna ult, start getting some good damage off. When you do this, you do regenerate mana faster than normal, so. So you actually can use the ability faster than you get mana back, so it's pretty safe to do. But now we're out of mana, so we're just going to let it stack up on its own. We're actually almost done with this boss, so that's always a good sign. Accidentally switched to water there, but that's alright. And we're not even going to focus on anything else personally, because we're just here to output as much damage as possible. So. Hopefully someone quickly strips that. They did, so it's good. And just like that, we're pretty much done. Now here we'll be moving on to the fifth and final phase. This one's probably going to take both durations of our time, but hopefully we'll be able to clear it this week. But we'll see. Let's just get into it. Gotta switch to the dark weapon. It's really hard to switch weapons mid-fight. Really need our people to handle that turret or the tower, so it looks like they're able to get that one pretty well. That's very good. I'm really catching everything here, so that's always unfortunate. Apparently I caught something to steal the mana off. I just didn't ult the right person, so that's gonna slow us down a lot. But hopefully we can make that back up. So I'm just gonna wait for this stuff to get stripped while the mana stacks back up. No one actually got the strip, so everything got reapplied, but that's alright. We're almost back up there. We got the phase switch, so we're just gonna throw out light. I'm trying to lose some units here, but it's not the worst thing ever. We will go back in and help our units, but we just need to get the damage off first. So now that we got the damage off, we're just gonna take Tiana. We're gonna take Tiana out real quick. Throw in Iona. Actually, we're just gonna let Iona do her own thing real quick. Got all of our heals back up, and then we're just gonna, so we're not wasting more time, do that. Switch Argon in real quick. We're just gonna do some switching around, keep the ulti off. We're just gonna start spamming. I'm starting to think maybe it's better if I just spam this a little bit too. It gives a lot of mana back, as well as the fact that, you know, it is her primary ability. Just like that, we have ult again now, so we'll probably see if that'll be a difference maker once we get into the second time doing this. You get 2 entries a week when doing this boss, so and no one's on the tower. Okay, they're there. Just like that. I didn't see what Cherry was saying there. So we're gonna back out real quick and see. Oh, do not go back and wait. Okay. So we're just gonna take a second to wait. In the meantime, we'll just collect all this. Essentially, we're just waiting to see or make sure people, you know, let the boss like reset a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier all around. We only have 3 people in at the moment, so. In the meantime, I showed you guys the runes for the last video, but basically all you want to try to do. Is there more people in? That's not good. But basically, what we're trying to do currently is just let it reset real quick. That way we can go get a full attempt in. So, in the meantime, we're going to look. So we got all this completed, so we now have this event just completely done. It disappears in 23 hours, thankfully. But, yep. In the meantime, I guess we'll throw it in now while we're waiting. Currently in a war with a content creator, Baker's Good of Annabelle West. So make sure to go over, say down with. Let's go with Down with Deuce today, since this is guild content and that's the guild he's in. So Down with Deuce. Make sure to do a hashtag Down with Deuce in his comment section, as well as like his videos. That way he knows that we're out there and that we're feuding with him. And ultimately, we're trying to beat him in subscribers. So please consider subscribing if you like the content and you want to help out the cause. So thank you very much. But yeah, it's gonna be a second because people didn't listen. People need to learn to listen, you know, not waste their charges. So, yeah, but that's pretty much how the boss works. And as you can see, that's how what I was doing for my team. So. Hopefully we can get in and see if we can get this finished off. But we'll see here in a second. We have 3 people in, unfortunately, because they didn't listen to instructions, but we'll see if that continues. It's going to be a little bit before I think our guild will be able to completely finish this, but I think this is a lot better progress-wise than last time, so it's always good. As far as right now, we're rank 1. We actually beat Doof's, Doof's level 3 time, so yep, down with Doofs, remember that. Spam Baker's Good comment section, down with Doofs. We're trying to start a whole war, or start a whole server war. So And if you guys ever want to see what we're up to, I do stream Monday through Thursday, noon to 4 Pacific time. So if you guys ever want to come out and watch, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you guys have, as well as, you know, just hang out. It means a lot to me whenever you guys do come out, so. Everyone is finally out, so. Huzzah. Debating whether or not I should be editing this video, but I don't know how to do that, so I think I'll probably just release it uncut. Have some fun with it. We're just waiting for the next minute to pass, and then we'll go in. And hopefully we can get this done quick. So everyone's back in, so we're gonna go enter. And let's hit them with one good huzzah. And remember, when you're a little princess like Orby is, you gotta give yourself your own landing strip. I'm not gonna make that, am I? Okay, we're fine. That Annabelle wasn't close enough to me, I'm lucky. I'm not gonna make that, I'm lucky. Just like that, we're gonna go back into doing as much spamming as we can. I'm now one's hitting the turret, unlucky. Okay, they barely got it there. But for some reason my character's moving wrong too, so it's bad. But it'll be alright. Before we get some money charged up. That was rather unlucky. I don't think it matters that we missed, luckily. That's rather unlucky. We're actually going to take out the bird houses. Well, that is that, and that's going to be the content. You know, hopefully we'll get to clear eventually, but that's the team I use. So it is what it is in terms of. Nice thing is we had about 20 people, so and as long as we can get our damage charts up, it'll be a lot better. Anyways, thank you guys for your time and have a good one. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.